Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would bring you along today because I am doing a lot of organization today. We have been living in this house for almost a month now, and we are kind of getting settled in our new routines, and with all of that I have found a few areas that I want to reorganize and try to make them a little bit more functional. So that is what I'm going to be tackling today. Our closet is driving me crazy because I just kind of hung up all of our clothes in here and there's no great organizational system to it. So I also got some things that will hopefully help out in here. I have a bunch of tank tops and a bunch of cardigans that are all on hangers and they just take up a lot of space. So I went to Walmart and this is hangers for tank tops. You can kind of see on the picture how that works. These just open up and you can hang a bunch of tank tops from one hanger basically. Just the hangers themselves are bulky, and so I feel like that alone will save a ton of space. I also got these pants organizer hanger things, and I have 2 or 3 pairs of dress pants in our closet that I will put on these, but I also thought this would work well for the cardigans. So I got a couple of those. I don't really know how I feel about this. It's an over-the-door organizer, but I saw in the picture they organized hats using this, and we really need something for our hats. Danny and I both have a whole bunch of hats, and I've never found a great way to organize them. So I'm gonna try this. I'm not a big fan of over-the-door organizers because you can see it on the other side, and I just don't like how it looks. So we'll see if I like this or not. I thought it was worth a try. And then I have a bunch of sweaters and sweatshirts that are super bulky that I could easily fold up, but I don't have a place to put them. We have a dresser, but our dresser is full with other things already. So I got this. It is a 6-shelf organizer. Looks just like that. So I can fold up all of the sweaters and sweatshirts and put them in there. We will see if it fits. If it's too big, I'll return it. Another problem that we've had is blankets and spare towels. We got a bunch of blankets and a bunch of towels as wedding gifts, which is amazing, but I don't really know where to put them. It's not stuff I want to get rid of because we will eventually need to get rid of the towels we're using now, and it'll be nice to already have spare towels to use. Kind of the same for blankets. One day when we have more space, I am probably going to want the blankets, and I don't really want to get rid of any of them because I love them all. We just don't use them all every day. We really only use our Minky blankets these days. So I got these little vacuum sealing bags to try as far as that stuff goes, because towels and blankets are just super bulky, and that will kind of help make them a little bit smaller and easier to store. Under the bed storage is like golden space, and so we will make this stuff take up the least amount of space possible. That way we can store other things under there too. Okay, the little vacuum bags are the best. I want to say it was like 20 bucks for a 4-pack of these jumbo ones, and I was like, there's only 4, and I wasn't sure, but yeah, holy cow, they fit a lot. According to the box, it says the jumbo size should fit 2 full sets of bedding and 4 pillows, which, yeah. Alright, welcome to our room. We got a bed with only Minky blankets piled on top. We were extra chilly last night, so we've got 3 instead of 2. I am going to start by making the bed because this goes on the bed when it's made, and there are piles of pillows that go on the bed. But you can tell that our closet really needs to be organized because we each have a pile of clothes on each side of our bed that are clean, but we don't want to bother hanging them up because it's such a pain and we don't really know where to put them. So this is our dresser. I did not reorganize this after we moved because we just wrapped up the drawers and hauled it how it was. So we did not take anything out of that when we moved. This is the current state of our closet. Don't judge me, it's pretty bad. The floor is the worst part. There are a lot of shoes in the floor. This pile right here is all the organization stuff, so I'll pull that out. Donnie's suitcase I don't think has a lot in it, so just getting that stuff out will make it look a lot better. But you can kind of see that there's just a ton of clothes. There's so many that there's not a lot of room to push when you're like looking for something, and it's really hard to get clothes in and out. And there's not a place to put empty hangers, so they're just like scattered. So we are gonna try to get that taken care of today. Right now, all of my stuff is over here, but I'm going to add Donnie's stuff that he wears every day that gets hung up over there too. This side of hanging is like dresses and dress clothes that we don't wear all the time. Depending on if we have room or not, I may pull out any of my spring dresses and put those into one of the vacuum bags and just seal that up until the spring. And that will save some room. I'm just trying to see how much we can fit in here for right now. In this middle thing, I was thinking about putting like our everyday pants. So Donnie wears his work pants quite a bit, and then like 2 pairs of jeans on top of those. And that'll be like Donnie's pants. I have 1 more pair of jeans and a couple pairs of leggings that I thought about putting here. I also thought about rolling my leggings and sticking them in these because they roll up pretty small, and that would save some room. We'll have to test that out. But I folded all of the sweaters and put them in color order in there, and there are 2 more spaces down there. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do sweatshirts in there. I completely emptied out my drawer of the dresser and put all of the shorts and skirts that are for spring into a bag that I'm going to vacuum seal down. So I also might put sweatshirts in there since they don't look as nice. So I'm just kind of experimenting with that still. Here's something I am proud about, this hat display. The one thing I don't like is with it being an over-the-door system, you can see the clips on the outside, but my thought was to paint them white so that they are less noticeable. Like if that's white, you won't really notice it quite as much. So I probably will do that at some point, but I got 5 hats of Donnie's to fit on this side, and I went ahead and put it on this door because with our dresser there, this door does not completely close. That's as closed as it gets. So what I plan to do is buy another one of these and put it on this side of the door and put like a hat in this gap, a hat in this gap, so we can fit 4 more hats. So I picked those hats out, put them there. And I also want to get some clips, something similar to that, but I don't need like the whole door, to put on this door. There's a gap, the doors don't touch, and so I thought that that would be a good place to store belts because they're out of the way. So that's kind of my thought process so far. It looks like a nightmare. It's 2:50, so I made a lot more progress in that gap of time. I didn't film a lot of it because it just looked like the same boring stuff. So as I've gone, I have packed up the vacuum seal bags with some stuff that doesn't fit us at the moment but we want to keep, and stuff that is out of season or that we don't wear often but again we want to keep. So I think I'm going to go ahead, vacuum those down, put them away, that way they're out of the way because they are pretty big bags. Also, there's a ton of extra hangers now because I have folded all of my sweaters. Most of my t-shirts I folded as well. All of my tank tops and all of my cardigans were all in separate hangers, so there's just a lot of hangers. I am going to try to put the hangers in one of the vacuum seal bags and see how that works. One day we're going to need some more hangers, and so I don't want to just get rid of them because hangers are expensive, but they're hard to store, and so I'm thinking if I put them in a vacuum seal bag, that'll like keep them all together and they'll just slide under the bed and be like out of mind until we need them. So I'm gonna try that. Got the pictures hung up. The dresser cleaned off. Finally got the closet done. It looks so much better. I think the hats might be one of my favorite parts though, because they're just tucked in to the little space that was just gonna go unused. So I love it. It's just so organized. It is a different day, but I realized that I never ended the video and I never told you how I liked the hangers that I bought, and I love them. They are worth showing you if I can get it out. So this tank top hanger, I think I spent maybe $3 or $4, and they came in a set of 2. All of my tank tops fit on this one, and they're just so compact now. Every single one of these tank tops was on an individual hanger before, so that was a very big win. So are the pants hangers. There are 4 places that you can hang things. So on here I have 4 pairs of dress pants, and they are a little more bulky than the tank tops just because pants in general are more bulky than tank tops. But still, they are way more compact in the closet than they were on individual hangers. So both of those I'm so happy with and would highly recommend. These organizers here, also love pretty much everything I bought. I really love. If I had to give a top 3, I would say vacuum bags first, tank top hanger second, and pants hanger third. Those are my top 3 must-haves for a small closet especially. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.